Dangerous, sensitive and essential, that's how I'd describe it. It's dangerous in the sense that social workers work at the interface of some group of people, some individuals that are having a really bad time. I know from experience that they go into some dangerous places and their personal safety is often at risk. You have to be sensitive to the needs of the individuals and the group of people involved. You have to try and not be judgmental, to be able to suspend judgment. So, if I were to see my social workers now, what would I ask them to do differently? I don't think I'd ask them to do anything differently, those that were good, because I think they were exemplary. And I don't know what the resources were that they had available to them at the time. I didn't know anything about social work at the time when I was needing it, And it was a dangerous place to be. This social worker came and she practically came in and took me out there. Well, she didn't. She came into the doorway and refused to go until I went with her. In the end, I was in pieces and went away with her, and she took me to the head injury assessment unit. And the rest is history. She saved my life. I think there's a lot of fear around social workers. I mean, they take your children off you, don't you? That sort of thing. And the police and courts involved in all sorts of negative sanctions happen to you. Well, that's what people say, so there's that fear. But that's not been my experience as a social worker. When you get a social worker, it's a relationship thing. And if you've got a good social worker, they'll help you to engage with them, And to share the best practices of working with and engaging with people who are difficult to engage and often kicking against the system. I think that people can learn from the experiences that I've had with good social workers. You can learn from talking to people who've had good experience from social workers and from talking to people who've had bad experiences, difficult experiences with social workers. And I think that needs to be done because the times are changing all the time, aren't they? But I do know that in social work, you're always going to be after making a relationship, and relationships work. And it's, as I say, it's not just about the client and the social worker. It is about the organisation. It's about the whole social work practice coming together and learning from, sharing those experiences with each other and from those with lived experience of social work practice. I think when we started this interview, I talked about 3 words to describe social work for me, and I said dangerous, sensitive and essential. And I think that says it all about why a regulator like Social Work England matters, because it is dangerous and sensitive, and it's absolutely essential that those issues are looked at in the way that Social Work England looks at them. I'm aware of that. I like the way it's going. I like the approach that Social Work England takes, that it's chosen and that I've been involved in. And I pretty much like the direction it's taken, and I think that's why it matters. It's essential.